starters. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could die. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rise. A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
Rise up, rise up. We are the apocalypse, and a path that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the hype won't scare us falling. So rise up, way too great to be landed. Rise up, way too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, flying by them like choppers. Better took those risks, hold one of my fists, we fire starters. Let's go. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could die. Look in my eyes, I'm on the rise.
Hello and welcome to Underground Pro Wrestling. I am your center of the table commentator, Madhouse. Tonight I am joined by the kind of undead, maybe not as sleepy as usual, Ava.
I'm never sleepy.
And from across the pond, our babyface commentator, Camper.
Hey, how you doing? I'm kind of tired.
They've switched bodies. Tonight in Underground Pro Wrestling, we are building up. We have 2 weeks left until our next PLE breakout.
Yes.
This is what we've all been building to, where everything comes to a head. They're in like cages and shit, right?
Yes, a cage made of pain, maybe on fire, maybe with extra spikes. Who knows?
As many spikes as we can get.
Well, mostly cages, though.
It's spikes and cages, yep.
Think we're...
Spikes and cages. Cages and spikes.
I don't know why I thought you were going to do like an ebony and ivory thing with cages and spikes there, but...
Cages and spiky cages.
So
there are only two kinds of cages in the world. Cages with spikes.
So
Cages.
at Breakout, most, if not all, of our championships will be defended there. And I can already see some matches shaking up to appear there. Right now, in the men's division, we're seeing JT, who's been really... kind of on Nathan Perez's back, trying to... I don't really know what he's trying to do, honestly.
Just heading out there showing his pride. His honor.
He's kind of pestering the guy, honestly.
Yeah, well.
All that means to me is he's not focused on winning it for himself.
I mean, he's definitely helping Nathan Perez become a better champion. I mean, Nathan Perez last week won without using a countout or a DQ or a ladder of sorts. So,
Well,
Only after trying to run away.
yeah, not for
Like
lack of
a
trying. He did flee for the ramp, but JT was there to stop him and kind of remind him where the fight was happening.
I mean, I guess Nathan Perez would have rather fought Dimitri Kazarian than JT, which I wouldn't want to fight either of them, but if I had to pick, I think I would at least almost survive Dimitri. I don't think anything could stand much to JT. That man's a monster.
They all look the same to me.
Oh, okay.
Is it because they're all men?
No, it's because they're all little human people.
Oh,
Why do you think
that's
we have these colorful outfits so I can tell them apart?
Yeah, the colorful outfits, like the Disciples of Darkness.
Black's a color.
Oh,
Choose your words
This
wisely,
is-
camper.
there's two schools of thought on this.
Choose wisely. Choose the right one.
Am I face today?
Yes.
You
Black's a
have
color.
a face, yes.
Black is We also have some turmoil in the tag team divisions, specifically the women's division. After Tenacity last month, the Fabulous Truth has really been going after the Disciples of Darkness, claiming that there was some unfairness with the victory and finish of that match that crowned the Disciples of Darkness your inaugural women's tag team champions here in UPW.
Like, claiming is very loose language for what is objectively fact. That the power went out and then they won, which nobody should trust.
I don't know what
A
you mean.
win's a win. There's nowhere in the rules that says you have to win with the lights on.
That unfortunately is true, but it does kind of sour the experience of seeing what happens. I mean, Ava, we all know that you love seeing violence and pain.
It was close enough. I could smell it.
Well,
Yeah, I think everyone here at UPW is well aware of the fact that if it doesn't happen on screen, it's like it didn't even happen at all.
that reminds me,
Well,
there was
that's for
a...
those losers who can't come to our live events. The real fans are here to feel every gory detail.
Yes, the real fans whose souls are not held in limbo and being forced to watch this. But that reminds me, speaking of matches that aren't airing, we've had various matches that were cut for time or removed from the card, and there has been one common competitor in each of these matches that have been cut, and that is Beretta Stone.
It is interesting to note, I think she's won all those matches that did happen behind closed doors
That
or off
is
screen.
correct, Camper. She is actually the #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. Little known fact.
I wonder why she isn't getting put on the roll.
She should be put on the roll.
Well, I mean, she is
Everyone should be on the roll.
everyone every
Well-
night.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay. I'm reading through my script here. She's on the roll tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Against a pretty
Oh,
major
yeah.
competitor, too.
Okay.
I said that I would get her in front of the cameras, and I
Well-
did.
Oh, Ava, that's a really good thing you did there.
I mean, it's good for me.
Okay. Well, Kimberly Cho will also be performing again tonight, trying to show that she deserves a championship, which isn't looking great with a 0-2 win-loss ratio after getting crowned the champion. Real struggles for Kimberly Cho since Tenacity, honestly, which is honestly very disappointing given how well she showed in the weeks leading up to Tenacity and Tenacity itself.
It was a very impressive lead up. I mean, the best I can surmise is maybe she's just not taking these matches as seriously as she did the championship match. I'm not sure.
I also starting to think that maybe she, blew it all early and now she's run out of steam. She might
Resting on
not
her
have anything
laurels.
left.
Well, hopefully that changes, especially against someone like Beretta Stone. I don't think you want to let down your guard.
Yeah, Beretta Stone having a match against the champion, that's pretty big, especially since Beretta Stone has a pretty impressive win streak so far, and because, as we all know, Kimberly Cho has been a little rough lately, so it's a perfect time for Beretta Stone to sneak in there and capitalize herself and show why she is the #1 contender in the women's division.
Yeah, Yeah, a win against Cho would leave no doubt that she is worthy of the title, despite the fact that she's been kind of getting cut off the cameras. I think her record is still speaking for itself, thankfully.
We also have some men's tag team, well, not tag team, but the tag team division stuff. Our current champions, LJ Oxley and Kenny Valentine, Vicious and Delicious, saw the showing between the Brotherhood and Los Guerreros last week, which was a spectacular match that I actually watched again because I loved it so much. And Vicious and Delicious, having beat the Brotherhood to win the championships, saw the Los Guerreros as a new competitor and have challenged them. Obviously not to a championship match or a tag match, but it seems tonight we have LJ Oxley and Luis Lopez entering the ring in a singles match with their tag team partners as managers.
Now, this is good to see. Both, obviously, they shouldn't warrant a championship match, not after losing to the Brotherhood. They still have to climb their way back to the top, but knowing that Vicious and Delicious are taking them seriously as a threat, especially, again, with the showing they put up against the Brotherhood. And I appreciate that their tag team partners are still present for this, what is effectively an exhibition match, but also a sizing up match, I think, for both sides.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, everyone, like, when they lost to Lucha Dragons, Los Guerreros were kind of seen as the rookies, the jobbers, but they showed that they are here to stay. And the showing from Luis Lopez last week was honestly phenomenal, and I can see him going one-on-one with the vicious LJ Oxley.
Yeah, it was very, very phenomenal how he got his shit kicked in.
I feel like it's...
He was tossed around, crushed under the heels of his opponents. He would get back up every time only to fall again. Every inch he scratched away, taken from him. Real championship material.
I feel like it's worth mentioning here. Yes, they did lose that match, but my records here say that Lewis was offered the opportunity to step back from this match on account of an injury.
Yeah, the medical team has not fully cleared him. He is cleared enough to wrestle, but they kind of advise that he should stay back. But he does have some form of injury that they have not disclosed to the public. But I hope that, going in there with Vicious is not a great idea if you're already hurting.
I do think it's potentially just a show of maybe force, maybe honor. He could have let Leo take his place in the ring, but he chose not to. He chose to stay in. I think this may be an attempt to display that even when they're not at their peak, they are still worthy of that championship.
Yeah.
So they're trying to save face after a humiliating defeat, is what you're saying.
Oh man, we're gonna be here all night between you two. But at the end of tonight, we have Cassidy Graves, our fighting world champion, listing an opening challenge for the main event tonight against unknown competitors. Someone has answered the call, according to our general manager here at UPW. We are unsure of who that is exactly, but I am excited. Cassidy Graves has been undefeated thus far.
I have a bet.
Oh yeah, who's your bet?
It's the dragon revived from the grave. Adrian Yamamoto is coming back tonight.
Adrian Yamamoto has been posting vacation pictures from Panama for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what he wants you to think.
That coward should get back here.
From the fallen dust of tenacity, he will rise again here tonight at UPW. Take that to the bank.
Yeah. How much you betting on that?
No, hold on, let me check. How much have I got? I've got...
Okay.
I've got a $5...
Want to make a bet?
I've got a $5 bill. I've got a nickel in here, I think.
Closing that up. Ava, who do you think the mystery competitor for tonight's open challenge might be?
Well, I think it's obviously going to be someone worthy of the title. Someone who can stand up to Cassidy Graves. Someone who knows what they're getting into and knows that they're going to that they will put in everything to take that title away from Cassidy Graves, because if they don't put in everything to take it, then it's worth nothing.
I gotta agree with you there. Cassidy Graves is undefeated in UPW thus far.
So I think
Uh-oh.
that big bad Mike the Reaper Reed is coming for revenge on Cassidy Graves.
Oh, okay. The Reaper's coming to collect. Well, I mean, I gotta put my bet in there. My bet, obviously, is Elliot Rhodes. Duh. Our wrestler formerly known as The Lock, who, I'll remind you, Ava, beat Mike Reed last week.
True. Another excellent pick. Elliot Rhodes has been displaying the kind of ferociousness needed to become champion. If there's an open challenge, I couldn't imagine that he would let it slide.
I mean, let's be honest here. If it's anything like last week, if Rhodes tries to take on a challenge like that, I feel like Jason Pham would not be far behind. These two have been on each other's heels for the past few weeks pretty ferociously.
Oh, that is true. I mean, hopefully Jason Pham doesn't steal the spotlight from Elliot Rhodes if he is tonight's mystery challenger.
Jason Pham is some wannabe influencer hanging onto the tail of Elliot Rhodes' rising star.
You really don't like that Jason guy, do you?
I hate how we talk about him so much. It's stupid.
Alana is officially not a member of the family.
Who?
Who's Alana?
No. Ava.
wrong universe.
I already have a family, and that Jason Pham guy's nowhere near it.
Well, yeah, because he's not in the tag division.
Yeah. Well, let's get to our first match. We're having Taryn Ray of the Disciples of Darkness face off against Nikita Pierce of Fabulous Street. This is supposed to be a one-on-one singles match, just two women in the ring. No interference, no wackiness, no weirdness.
I appreciate the supposed to be in there because it's the Disciples of Darkness. We know that's not going to be the case.
Well, maybe they've, changed their ways and want to have a fair fight for once in their lives.
No. They're going to turn over a new leaf and it's going to be equally blackened by sin.
Equally blackened by sin. Well, one day they'll turn the lights on.
Oh no, the match is going to be over already. Oh, okay, it's fine.
Oh, thank goodness we're here.
PTSD. Big lead in. Oh, would you look at that? 1v1 my ass.
The following is scheduled
I don't
for
see the issue here.
Making her way to the ring, accompanied by Selena Niles, representing the Disciples of Darkness from Salem, Massachusetts. One half of the Underground Pro Wrestling Women's Tag Team Champions, Taryn Ray.
Wow, a lot of titles for this woman already.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just one really long title.
So I didn't expect both of them to be here, but here we are, I guess.
I did.
Why wouldn't they? They're a tag team.
Well, this is supposed to be a singles match. It's supposed to be Taryn Ray versus Nikita Pierce.
And?
I guess technically speaking, we do have another singles match between Lewis and LJ, and their tag team partners will be present. I guess there's nothing in the rules,
Exactly.
of which there are very few, saying that the other tag team partner cannot be there.
Exactly. All I'm saying is, if Lori Marie Osborne doesn't want to show up too, that's her choice.
Now, Taryn Ray is a pretty scrappy gal, but Nikita Pierce, she is a technical wrestling prodigy. This woman is amazing. Flexibility, power, speed, more power, all the power.
It is well established that the Fabulous Truth, as a duo, have a lot of experience and expertise between them. So just one member is still dangerous.
I mean, I don't know. She might be fabulous, but I'd say she's more fabulously boring. Like, yeah, we get it. She's a great wrestler. So what? They're all great wrestlers. If they weren't, they wouldn't be here.
Well, not too cool.
I don't know who that is. Is that someone on our roster?
Allegedly. Taryn Ray quick with the kick so far. Oh! Goodness.
Nope.
Now, I couldn't imagine this is easy for Nikita right now. Yeah, even though this is a singles match, Selena Niles is right there. She's got to kind of keep her head on a swivel. You never know what someone like this would do while the ref's not watching.
Yeah. If the ref doesn't see it, it doesn't count.
Yeah, don't trust the disciples for a second. It's also worth considering, I don't know the last time Nikita took on a one-on-one match like this. Having a skilled, reliable teammate, not just in your corner, but in the ring with you at all times, I feel like there must be a level of discomfort not having Lori just on the side here.
It's definitely got to feel alien. Oh my goodness, shot right to the knees.
What a sliding kick.
A stomp to the face.
Oh, stomp right to the arms. Oh, arm, just the one. Oh.
Pierce. Is a kick. And now?
I almost say that was a kip up, but it was onto her knees.
It was a strange. I've never seen anything like that before. Nikita Pierce regaining some control in this match. Oh, never mind.
I'm sure it's a very interesting match that we're watching right now, and unfortunately, some of our cameras have.
We gotta get the tech guy on this.
Oh wait, is it coming back?
Okay, but we really gotta upgrade your monitor. Like your side of the table is always fizzling out over there.
It's electronics seem to have issues around me. I don't know why.
Is it around you, or the Disciples of Darkness, or all of you at the same time? Going for a cover.
Who can say, really?
Oh, a 2 count.
I've never understood these newfangled technologies like computers and such.
And just as we spoke it, Selena Niles distracting Nikita Pierce, and Taryn Ray taking advantage.
I knew it would happen, and I'm watching it happen before my eyes.
I mean, can we say it's really happening though? I don't see it.
The world, God knows.
Besides, if all it is distracting, then Nikita Pierce should just keep her head in the game.
Okay,
and,
we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, you guys finally got that replacement. Hey, thanks, Mr. Macho, for that replacement monitor.
Who's Mr. Macho?
From Lucha Dragons, Mr. Macho, the machoest man in UPW.
Oh yeah, that guy.
You forgot
big thumbs up from Mr. Macho. Makes everyone's day just a little brighter.
Right? Oh, going for a submission here. Really got her in there. Oh,
no such luck.
Out of that one.
Oh, a slap into a combination of punches. All right hooks, by the way.
Oh, getting legs strung up on that rope.
Limping into the grab.
What is this? She's playing. Oh, Taryn Ray powering through it. Oh. Nikita Pierce wisely rolling outside for a bit, getting a breather. Oh, over the top rope. Oh, just landing on her opponent.
Crashing her into the ground with full body weight.
Elbow drop into the gut.
Oh, and a foot stamp right across the abdomen.
Oh, Nikita Pierce looking to make a recovery.
With that dragon screw.
Twisting her opponent down.
That'll dislocate your hip from
Going
your
to
waist
throw
right there.
her. No, not throwing her back in the ring. Instead, hitting her on the side. Meanwhile, the count is still going. And Nikita Pierce is still fighting.
Now, Nikita Pierce, she knows that her head has to be on a swivel with Selena Niles somewhere on the outside of the ring. Honestly, if I were her,
And
I would try
there
to get a
we
technical
go.
victory here.
Nikita Pierce is a bit too confident for that, as she should be.
Well, she's
A
charging up for
technical
something
victory
here.
doesn't mean anything.
Oh, what a suplex!
Suplex
Oh.
from Nikita Pierce.
And Selena Niles on the ropes. Distracting the ref.
Hoping she doesn't get a pin count.
And there's the pin. Nikita
And
Pierce
the ref
wisely
sees
waiting.
it. Oh, kick out.
Ugh.
From Taryn Ray.
There'll be arguments to be made that if the ref were just a little closer, that would have been over.
That was barely a 3.
You know, Selena Niles should be banned from ringside right now. This is supposed to be a one-on-one match, no managers.
She is simply watching like any other fan.
Well,
If
most...
the referee isn't distracted by the cheering of the crowd, then he should be distracted by someone who just happens to be standing at the ringside.
Well, most fans don't get to jump up on the rings and start yelling at the referee.
This is why I think.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What a
Did
punch.
Selena Niles just...
She just threw a chair in.
Yeah, she's been...
Hey, her
digging
foot's
up
on the ropes.
ring.
Her foot's on the ropes.
Whoa, whoa! Oh, I didn't
That
mess
is
up.
a dirty pin. Now the ref's distracted by the chair, trying to get that out of here.
This ref really needs to keep his eye on the game.
Or Selena Niles needs to keep her ass in the locker room and away from this ring right now.
Of course,
She
it
isn't
doesn't.
doing anything wrong.
It doesn't even matter. After that dirty pin and after an attempted maneuver, Nikita Pierce is still doing just fine. Proving that skill and expertise still wins out over dirty plays.
Good thing there's no dirty plays going on in this match.
There's nothing but dirtiness in this ring right now. It's like a pigsty. Oh, sling blade.
Drop kick to the
I'll have
face.
you know that both competitors have been exhibiting nothing but skill and power and everything they have to bear. And to hear you disparage the fine wrestlers of UPW, I think that hurts. That hurts a lot.
She
Both of them trying
literally
to
had
get-
her feet up on the rope for extra leverage.
I don't see the problem with that.
Oh, slammed into the corner and then back into the center of the ring. Oh, that always hurts. It hurts me just watching it happen.
Oh, blocking that shot.
Okay. Reversal.
What's she going for here?
For
Oh!
Oh.
Into the armbar.
drop. Armbar. Looks
Oh,
like
twisting it around
Taryn Ray.
into... What is this?
trying to kick out. Instead, going
Oh, into
a
another armbar. And,
a different armbar.
oh, just snapping it.
Mm.
Oh. Oh, tying her opponent up here. Oh, backbreaker.
Oh,
Now we're seeing Nikita Pierce systematically pull apart her opponent.
big fan of the arm bars. If your opponent cannot wield you, cannot hold up any kind of strength in those arms, they are not as much of a threat, at least.
Oh, across the knee.
Oh, slammed into the knee.
STO.
Oh, and Nikita Pierce is ready for something.
Waiting for her opponent to
Preparing.
rise up. Oh, beautiful German suplex. Oh, into a pin. And that's it.
Nikita Pierce takes the win.
Oh, would you look at that? When all is fair,
Nikita.
fabulous truth, and Nikita Pierce come out on top, as you would expect, of better training, better experience, and better morals.
Spoken
done.
like a classist pig you are, Camper.
Well done to Nikita Pierce. I'm sure she is elated with this victory here.
I'm sure her tag team partner is as well. This was the showing they needed.
Yeah. I mean,
1-to-1.
if her tag team partner really was proud of her, then she should have been there to support her.
I'm
What I
sure Lord
said
Marie
there-
Osborne is in the locker room right now waiting for her teammate to come right back. Yeah, she didn't know
Like
she
a
had to be
coward, afraid to show her face and to support of her allies.
Well, her staying
Someone
backstage.
who won't have your back out in the open, that's no real friend. That's what I have to say.
Oh my
Her
goodness.
staying backstage is not only a show of respect and trust in her teammate to follow through on her success, but also a show of respect and trust to the rules.
There's nothing in the rules that says you can't watch the match.
You can watch the match backstage, not where you interfere with
No.
it.
Good thing no one interfered in that match.
I'm sorry, did we not all see the chair thrown in,
The standing on the
Right.
apron.
distracting the ref during a pin?
If the ref is getting distracted, that's the ref's fault.
Oh my gosh, you're impossible. Anyways, next up, we have Beretta Stone
Thank
taking
you.
on the women's champion, Kimberly Cho.
Oh, I cannot wait. Beretta Stone has been put down too long by these odd scheduling changes. You said, Ava, you got this confirmed. Beretta Stone is coming in today.
Oh, she certainly is.
Yep, and I went down to the training center. I saw Beretta Stone perform a little bit. She is, just as we saw in the early weeks of UPW, phenomenal, amazing, and borderline unstoppable.
Now, I would have to imagine she's fired up as well, especially after missing the crowd's cheers for her series of successes now.
Oh yeah,
Finally, a public showing is going to be well earned.
this is going to be worth the wait. I believe it.
Just like Naruto who's mocking
Oh,
himself.
that's new music for Beretta Stone.
Okay.
The following
Oh,
I see.
contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, Diamond Diaz.
Hey, Ava.
Yes.
You said Beretta Stone was confirmed for this match, right?
Oh, I never said that.
Uh,
I said that Beretta Stone would have a match. I didn't say it would be this one.
but
Uh,
my card says that Beretta Stone versus Kimberly Cho. That's
Yeah, this is the only one that Beretta Stone's on the list for tonight.
Look, it's not my fault that they gave you that they didn't update your cards.
hold on. Okay, getting a call from the general manager. Beretta Stone has been kicked off of this match in favor of Diamond Diaz. Whose doing was that? I mean, yes, Diamond Diaz has been pestering Kimberly Cho, but Beretta Stone's the #1 contender. Why? Okay,
And
well,
that is Kimberly Cho's entrance, so Beretta Stone isn't going up against Diaz
From
either.
Hong Kong, China, the Underground Pro Wrestling Women's World Champion, Kimberly Cho.
I can't imagine that Beretta Stone is happy about this conclusion to what was supposed to be her match against the champion.
No, no, she isn't.
Okay, I feel like Ava knows something that we don't.
I know
Well-
many things you don't.
Okay, that's frightening.
Well, if Beretta Stone found out she wasn't in this match when we did, she must be fuming, especially if she was amped up. I'm not looking forward to whoever has to manage her backstage.
Well, I mean, either way, here is Kimberly Cho and Diamond Diaz. Diamond Diaz has been kind of pestering Kimberly Cho, mocking her in the ring after her loss, stealing her championship and distracting her. She's been kind of just tormenting her. And I think Kimberly Cho is ready to, get some payback finally.
I was gonna say, speaking of that particular kind of beef, that punch from Kimberly Cho as the first strike seemed pretty personal.
I mean, aren't personal fights the best kind? Doesn't Kimberly Cho deserve this fight? To have the chance?
Oh, Diamond
Sure.
Diaz really not looking where she's flying there.
Okay, a UPW universal truth. Do not jump backwards.
Yeah, I can't argue with you, Kimberly. You seem to always be right about that.
Kimberly Cho preparing something from the top ropes, lining up the shot,
never
and
mind.
jumping down. Didn't seem to think it was worth it.
Oh, knee right to the
She
skull.
had other ideas for Diamond Diaz.
Now,
specifically some stomps to the legs.
Oh!
And
Hitting her knee
attempt-
right against the mat.
Diamond Diaz sees it coming.
Oh my
Cho
goodness!
sees the throw.
Oh my God.
A reversal off the ropes into Diamond Diaz's head.
Now, this is what we're used to seeing from Kimberly Cho.
Oh! Trying to build some momentum, but Diamond Diaz blocks her.
A flurry of kicks of her own against Cho.
Oof. Jumping
Oh,
outside.
out of the ring immediately.
Oh, Diamond Diaz better turn around. Oh, too late.
We are seeing Kimberly Cho fired up like we haven't before. Seems like whatever feeling she has for Diamond Diaz, they are bringing out the best in her.
It makes sense. Kimberly Cho has lost a few matches of her own volition, or rather of her own... Well, we don't really know why, but she has been losing matches consistently. But Diamond Diaz has been a particularly grating presence, both on and off the field.
And isn't there anything just so satisfying like scratching that itch?
Well, currently, she's getting kicked into both the metal barrier and the spine, so...
Well, that's the thing about scratching itches. It feels good, but it doesn't actually solve the problem.
I feel like the metaphor is being lost on me here. Diamond Diaz rushing back in the ring. Count at about to be at 9.
Diaz letting it count up.
Cho quickly
both
diving
women
back in.
having the same idea there.
Off the road.
Cho getting the best of this match right now. Oh. Yes.
Diamond Diaz.
Leaving. Just giving up.
Diaz is taking a page from
Kimberly
Perez's
Cho
book.
doesn't seem to like this idea.
It was a trick.
Gets a back strike.
All a trick. Devious Diaz over here.
Did she just mimic Perez from last week?
I
only
believe
to
so.
incite Cho?
I believe so.
Seems like Diamond Diaz is trying to do everything she can to infuriate her competition.
I mean, she's definitely
And
smarter than
honestly,
she
I
seems.
can't blame her. I think it's making this fight all the more interesting.
I don't know. I feel like I can blame her, and I think Kimberly Cho does as well.
I hope these women get back in the ring soon,
she
because this
should.
is a dangerous area to be in. No mats, no protection, just metal and concrete.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Why did we book this location?
Well, it's the Midwest. We don't have a whole lot of rings.
Yeah, they're all kind of like this.
Yeah, we just pick whatever FedEx warehouse is closest and
Diamond
find the
Diaz
breakthrough.
brutally striking Kimberly Cho to the face.
Counts up to 5. Oh!
Oh!
Cho being able to get in a return
Oh, a kip
strike
up from Diaz.
from Diaz.
Diaz trying to run away. Oh, but not
Cho
permitted.
trying to get back in the ring. Diaz
And being
helping her
aided by
along.
Diaz.
Diaz saying that you get in the ring when I tell you to.
And it just so happens to be right now.
Oh, what a kick.
Some kick.
Jumping kick to the side of the head.
Walking calmly over to the corner. It looks like she's getting ready. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Over the ref! Diamond in the rough!
in the rough. Going for the pin.
1, 2. Oh, near
Kick out
fall.
from Cho.
That was a close 3 count.
Off the ropes. Oh, into a helicopter spin.
And then
Taking Cho for a ride.
Diaz
Cho.
toying with her opponent.
I think Cho's back off her game after that tricky maneuver from Diaz outside the ring.
Yep, that definitely just... Oh, maybe not.
Ooh.
Cho still has some life in her there.
Well, I think that's Diaz's fault for, again, turning her back on her opponent and flaunting it.
Cho trying to build up.
Running arm strikes. Caught the foot from Diaz. Side sweep her down.
Oh, what a kick!
A jumping side kick of her own.
Going to a
Going
pin.
in for the pin.
Ooh,
Ooh, kick out. On
right
Right
at
at
2.
Diaz rolling over to the corner.
Oh, here comes Cho. Oh!
Oh!
Trying
Oh
to
my God, that has not got to feel
sees it
good.
coming.
Her ankles must be sore after
Another kick to the
Nightmarish
head.
kick there.
These women have one move, and I love it.
Diamond Diaz going up top again. Looks like she's getting ready for a
Is this
second
another
diamond in the rough. Oh, and she nails
Yes,
it.
it is.
Nails it.
Oh, she didn't.
She's got to
Didn't follow
cover.
through the pin this time, though.
There she goes.
Oh,
Might be a little
going
slow to it.
We'll kick
out
out
from
on
Cho
two
again.
from Cho again. Even with the second diamond in the rough, she is still going, though not as easy for.
Kicked back. Diamond Diaz does not like her opponents having a working spine, it would seem.
Oh, drop kick right. It's right to the spine as you were speaking of it.
Diamond Diaz showing off some
And doing it
strong
again.
side
Up to the top
There's
rope.
no way.
Oh, this time command your opponent to
third
stand waiting.
diamond in the rough? No.
Oh, what an arm drag from the top rope.
Not a diamond in the rough, but just as impressive.
Kimberly
Cho recovers from it quite easily, though.
But she took a lot of punishment there. I'd be amazed if she can still pull this one off.
Yeah, if Lucky Strikes isn't going to do this, Cho has to really bring this match back.
Looks like she's preparing for the Cho Express. Oh! Gets sent outside.
It was a bit too long. Diaz saw it coming, knocked her right out of the ring.
Diaz
Derailed that
gonna
maneuver.
let the count go up a little bit. Just to one.
Diaz looking to join her. And Cho.
First off the reversal. Oh, jeez!
Launching suplex.
Distance on that
Rolling her right
suplex.
over her.
These
Both of
women
these women doing everything they have to hurt each other.
They're definitely leaving tonight with some bruises because this area is so dangerous to be fighting in. Just get back in the ring, please. Oh, they listen.
Oh, good. And just launching into the back of Diaz's legs, trying to stabilize her.
Oh, Diaz beckoning Cho and quickly regretting it after a kick to the face.
Ooh,
Oh,
a strike
thigh.
to the inner thigh. And working on that knee.
It's
hyperextending
going to be a
that
lot
leg.
hard to climb the ropes with that.
Again, giving up on the Cho Express. I think she just lacks the confidence to follow through on Diaz's time down.
That's the
well,
problem right now.
it's-
Kimberly Cho has lost so much, she is overthinking her every move and letting Diaz get the best of her.
Well, she's gonna have to find a way to turn that around if she expects to win.
Hurricane Rana to the mat.
Counted out of that grab. So Cho can take
Ooh.
advantage.
Ooh, practically
beautiful side
stepped on her all the way down.
Oh, is
Well,
this it?
Is she going for it? Is she
Choo
going
choo.
for it?
Oh! Super kick breaks it!
Oh, countered
To the
the
face.
Cho Express.
Uh-oh, and she's going up top.
And going for the top rope.
The height.
Her own
Oh,
diamond in
missed!
the rough.
Oh, missed!
She missed the
Not
diamond
close
in
enough.
the rough.
Oh, right out of the ring, too. That has to be embarrassing.
Everything was lined up for Diaz, and she fumbled it.
Oh,
If
Kimberly
she
Cho,
wins after that, I will be surprised.
writhing in pain on the ground, just happened to scooch just a few inches out of the way, and Diamond Diaz missed.
And Cho is not letting her take that back for a moment. She's taking advantage of this opening with everything she's got.
Capitalizing while she can. Oh, sick combination from Cho.
I always love to see her
Beautiful.
pull off that particular combination.
This could be Cho trying to reignite her wins, her victories.
Diaz is struggling to take this back. Cho has fairly firm command of this match
Cho
right
gets the
now.
top rope. Is she gonna pull something from here, or she is? Oh!
Oh,
Oh,
flying
an elbow.
elbow drop right onto the mat.
Cho missing her high-flying move of her own.
To the corner.
Oh, trying to capitalize there, but Cho
Holding off.
Oh,
fighting
do you see
back.
the leg strength to lift up from that position?
going for a pin. This might be a
That's
little confident here.
rather
Overconfident.
optimistic.
There we go. Diamond Diaz,
Take out
shoulder
on 2.
up.
I mean, if she could get a 2 count out of a pin like
Double
that,
clutch.
then...
DDT. Into a pin.
Oh my
Fairly close
goodness.
to the rope, but it doesn't go close enough.
Kick out
Kick
from
out
Cho.
on 2. Again.
Diaz,
Diaz.
disbelief.
She thought this match would be over by now.
So
But I
honestly,
mean, missing that diamond in the rough, it's throwing her off her game.
I mean, we almost had a third, and I'm amazed we didn't at this point.
that's something else.
Oh, what a
We've had
back
two-
fist.
Two
Backhand.
successful diamonds in the rough, no successful Cho Expresses, though that may change right now.
Choo choo.
Cho going in.
Cho Express.
Cho Express.
All aboard.
Rolling for the
1,
pin.
2.
2.
Oh.
Kick out from Diamond Diaz. Seems like one Show Express is not enough to put her down, even after all of this.
Oh my God! What about that?
Kimberly
Forceful
Cho,
jump kick.
not deterred. She's going in.
Is she doing it again?
Oh, time for the second train. Oh,
Punching
another
her ticket.
Cho Express into a quick pin,
Back to back.
That
Show
has
Express.
to be it.
and it's over.
And it is
Kimberly Cho
Kimberly Cho.
winning after weeks of losses.
I have to believe it's just her heightened tensions and spirits with Diamond Diaz specifically. She needed something after all that backstage animosity.
Imagine if she had fought against Beretta Stone.
Here is your
We
winner,
might have had a different
Kimberly
champion
Cho.
right now. But instead she fought Diamond Diaz. And she is at the top of her career like never before.
Congratulations to
Diaz-
Kimberly
Thanks,
Cho.
Beretta.
She deserves that one.
And I have to say, however Diaz arranged this, I cannot imagine she's happy right now. She
No.
got herself on the stage with the champion and is the only person to have lost since she took the belt.
Oh,
No.
I'm getting word from our general manager now. Apparently, yeah, Diamond Diaz is the one who went backstage and conversed with the general manager to get this title match tonight, saying that it would boost views. I mean, I'm sure Beretta Stone's not happy about that, but
I'll say it certainly boosted something.
well,
Apparently,
What?
it's Kimberly Cho's energy. After that match, I think maybe not everything has been undone, but Kimberly Cho has certainly proven she still deserves that belt, at least over some of our competitors.
oh yeah. Well, I'm afraid of what kind of mess Beretta Stone is causing back there. Very terrified. But I'm sure she'll be fine. Tonight
I think we should focus on the next match.
Next up, we have Nathan Perez, your men's champion, taking on Corey Austin, who is, taken to a little singles competitor stuff, as some tag people have done in the past recently. It seems to be a trend lately, some tag competitors taking on singles matches, but,
Yeah, especially this week. I don't know who's been licensing this, but
if you can't do it all, then why are you here, I guess? And, I mean, if you can't do it all,
And
then you're not Nathan
you
Perez.
can do it. Exactly. Couldn't have put it better myself.
well, let's see if he follows through. Perez is famous for trying to wiggle his way out of the rules, or into the rules, as the case may be. I think this might be another disappointing match.
Okay, and we're
But-
in the ring. Here. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, it's JT.
What-
JT, is he here? Oh no,
Why
he's
is
not
he
here to interrupt Perez's match, is he?
Oh, he's in Perez's corner. Supporting Perez? That's...
Oh! And a
Interesting.
flying
Oh.
punch from Perez immediately.
It's
What?
strange that JT is just in his corner supporting him.
Well,
Oh,
like
lariat.
we've already established, there's nothing wrong with other people coming in and watching the match.
Oh, flying lariat from Corey Austin.
I think the question here is, Ava, why is JT here in Perez's corner? Everything so far has indicated that JT and Perez are not on the best of terms.
No, I wouldn't think so. Maybe if I were JT, I'd want to keep my eye on Perez. There's something in him that he sees that he wants to keep on seeing.
Well, I think is that, you know, JT obviously wants to be the men's champion. I mean, a lot of our men in the locker room do. But oh my God, Jesus Christ! As I was saying, a lot of men want to be the men's champion, JT included there. But Nathan Perez has been kind of, you know, the talk of the locker room is that he is not the best champion. He could easily have his title stripped away, which, you know, he's beaten a few people now, so not a lot of credibility to that claim, but, you know.
The word I've heard is undeserving.
I mean, from whatever, the entire reason Corey Austin is competing is he feels like he can take our champion.
What?
He thinks that our champion isn't the big tough man he tries to show himself off as.
I think that's what JT's trying to do, trying to pump up the champion so the championship feels worth taking. I mean, nobody wants to have an easy win.
I can see that.
Well,
JT
I don't know how he expects to pump up JT, or he's JT. I don't know how he expects to pump up Perez by just kind of standing there and watching.
Well, we don't know what kind of conversations they've had backstage when no one's listening. It may be that after the last match where JT kept Perez in the match and Perez won out, proving he didn't need to skirt the rules, he didn't need to focus on disqualification with his champion's benefits.
Oh.
Maybe this is an opportunity for Perez to really feel like he earned the championship himself.
All this speculating at the end of the day is meaningless.
JT pumping up the crowd for Nathan Perez.
Perez feeding off that energy. Must feel strange to actually have the crowd cheering for him for once. Corey is showing how the cheers of the crowd don't mean anything. In the ring, the only thing that matters.
Corey Austin going for a pin.
These two.
Well, the cheers don't matter to Corey Austin because he is barely capable of the English language to begin with. He doesn't know what they're saying.
Is that like American English or like UK English?
I don't think... English is his second language. His first is chewing tobacco.
Don't chew tobacco, kids.
It's bad for you.
You'll forget how to speak English.
Yep, that's what'll happen.
You're also rested like dog shit as Perez is showing easily pummeling both legs of Corey Austin, carrying him down to the ground.
Perez is never going to get that Blue Mountain Chewing Tobacco sponsorship now.
I don't think he wants it.
Oh, boots to the face there. Oh, Corey Austin showing his own high-flying ability there.
I think Perez's punch to the face broke our cameras again.
Yeah.
Man, we really gotta get you better tablets over there to do matches. Oh, Austin's
well, the problem is yours is wired into the sayings. We're on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the Midwest doesn't have good Wi-Fi. That's like the thing. That's what it's known for. No Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think mine's
that is what historically what the Midwest is known for. Is bad Wi-Fi.
Thanks again, Mr. Macho. He's fixing the router. What a nice guy.
Yeah, and handy.
He can do it all.
Yeah. Speaking of do it all, Corey Austin is showing that he can do it all as he pummels Nathan Perez.
Saying Corey Austin might be worthy of the total package?
For the sucker of the outside of the ring, his old friend.
Flying high. Oh! Crashing down.
Using that denim to his advantage. That couldn't have felt good, ripping against the skin.
Yeah, I don't know how he survived.
Oh my goodness. Good for anybody. Oh, Perez reversing.
Stomping down in the leg.
If Perez throws Austin back into the ring, we'll know for sure that JT has had some influence.
Well, if he has the chance, Austin's whooping his ass.
Maybe there's something to what people are saying that Perez might not deserve the title that he hasn't really even fought for.
I think that's also why JT is here, the real test.
Oh! Elbow right across the spine.
From the top rope, too. Going in for the pin.
Very close to the ropes, but doesn't seem close enough for Perez.
Yeah.
Shoulder up anyways. And a kip up. Oh, and meeting a fist. Uh-oh.
Just
Did you see that?
Rolling cutter. Oh!
Ooh.
That opened up the
And
champ.
there's blood.
Oh.
Country boys play dirty, it seems.
It seems JT's presence to hype up named Perez is having the opposite effect, distracting Perez. Oh, Perez is bloody. He looks pissed off now.
Could this be the Cassidy Graves energy that we've come to know?
Don't insult Cassidy Graves like that.
Well, right now he's doing series clotheslines.
Again.
Oh, that neck is going to
Over
be
and
rough.
over, knocking him down, pulling him back up, and knocking him down again.
Tearing Austin apart. And now, just basking in the glory.
Oh, JT can't like that.
Hey, what's the
Perez
point of
heading
glory
outside.
if not the basking?
Oh,
Oh,
hip
overhand toss.
oh, kick right across the chest. Now we're seeing some aggression out of Perez that we haven't seen all night.
Well,
Still
Corey's
kind of-
trying to turn things around.
Corey has some pretty impressive defense, all things considered.
I don't know what he just said to him, but I assume that it was insulting. Oh!
Ooh,
He
jumping
said, "I'm going to
straight
jump on you with my
over the
denim
rope."
again." I think.
Yeah, I think that the blood in Perez's eyes were blocking his vision there.
Say what you want about Corey Austin, at least he's true to his word.
Well, lying takes a certain level of intelligence. I don't think he's capable of.
Into the barricade.
He seems very capable of lying on the ground.
Perez now in, leaving his opponent outside.
Oh, resetting the count. Interesting. A classic Perez maneuver would have been to just try and wait out the count.
Now, it was
he
interesting,
seems to
Perez
be going
not
for
only
different
went outside and reset the count, he went outside because Corey Austin was taunting him, hyping up the crowd.
Yeah, it looks like he's falling right into whatever Corey Austin can amount to a trap.
I mean, if Corey Austin can pull this off, I think Vicious and Delicious should be on alert with this tag competitor. And that's if he can win. Perez rolling.
I mean, if Corey Austin can beat the men's champion, I think we should all be alert of men's things.
He's got him on the ropes.
Oh, that
little
was
miss.
Thing.
It's again the blood in the eyes. I think is really screwing up his depth perception.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Well, trying
Not
to make
seeing
up
straight.
for it.
Oh, going for a pin. Very
Oh,
ambitious.
don't need depth perception when your opponent's on the ground, I suppose.
Well, when they're close enough, doesn't matter how many eyes you have, they're still in the same place.
Nathan Perez bloodied, not seeing straight, and also blinded by not just blood, but also anger, it seems. Oh,
He
and
does-
my God, yeah, anger seems to be the
Yeah.
appropriate word.
Now this is what we've been waiting for from our champion.
Perez does give in to the goading a little too easily, which I suppose is earned, especially with all the talk backstage about not having earned his title. He has to be a little raw.
Austin trying to prepare for something there.
No, this is UPW.
Oh, run straight into
Man,
that
he's really laying the
gut-busting punch.
smackdown on him now.
I wonder what's gonna happen NXT.
Oh, get into the ropes.
Showing
Yeah.
off some ring awareness with even just one eye.
And
Something that
Almost,
that
it
Corey
seems
Austin is
he
honestly
almost
not
instinctively
known for.
reached out to JT for help, which, you know, I don't think JT would have provided because he's not a cheater. Notice how... Oh, wow. Notice how JT hasn't jumped up on the apron or throw chairs in the ring like some maniac.
Weird. Strange.
Yeah, well, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
My
different
God.
levels of honor for different cheating fools.
Like an enraged
Honor
gorilla
is
just
for
slamming
cowards
down.
and weaklings.
Into the corner.
Oh, Austin's
Oh.
still fighting back.
Shunted back. Perez is not getting that opportunity.
Huge punch.
Oh, slammed into the face. Corner number 2.
Time for it again. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, neck breaker.
Ooh, reversal from Corey
Go into the
Austin.
pin.
not close enough to the ropes this time.
But a
And
kick
kick
out
out
with
from
authority
Perez.
from your champion.
Corey thought he'd have this by now. Seems that Champ is not as easy of a win as he thought it'd be.
I mean, you have to consider, especially in front of JT, I don't think Perez wants to show any weakness at this point.
Oh no. Trying for it again, whatever he was doing earlier.
He really wants that corner
The
maneuver.
power slam.
You're
Oh, I think I know
saying
what he's setting up
that-
for.
He going for?
Oh yeah. Corey Austin on a wobbly
Full
legs.
UPS.
The total package!
Total package.
1, 2,
Two.
and a
Kick
kick out.
on two.
Perez now arguing with the
Perez.
official.
Yeah, count
Perez
faster, he
didn't
says.
seem to think the
Oh.
ref was going fast enough.
Perez.
Oh, he wants a
taking
redo.
Taking a
Perez
page out of
again.
Yamamoto's book here.
Real, good thing we're...
Oh, but misses
Oh.
that one.
Got back on his feet fairly quickly, though. But not fast
Uh-oh.
enough.
Austin
Looks like Austin's going
looking
for a
to turn
rolling
things
cutter.
around. Screwdriver thing.
Rope break.
Looked like instantly negating any sort
Great
of pin.
ring awareness from the champion.
I'm not even
Or
sure it's
full
ring
ring
awareness.
awareness
because
from Austin.
Austin does pull a lot of moves right next to the ropes. I think he's just not really...
No.
Well,
the
he's a tag competitor.
touchdown
He's
is
used to being next to the
no.
ropes. Where he's next to the ropes, he's at his strongest.
Well, he's not in the tag, he's in the singles, and that is a different beast.
It's
Uh-oh.
lucky for him that JT
Oh.
is an honorable competitor.
On the top rope. Oh! Caught him
Oh.
before he could leap.
That's a swift maneuver from Austin.
Oh, really just tearing at... Oh,
Can't
Perez's face with those ditto knees.
Practically went vertical with that. Oh, good move from Perez getting out of the ring there when he is at the disadvantage.
Yep, remember, even though this isn't a championship match, Perez does currently have the champion's advantage, where he won't lose any titles from countouts.
So you're saying that Perez is trying to use the rules to win?
But we'll see. He's been fairly good about keeping it in the rings. I think JT may have been a positive influence after that last match. And there he is, throwing his opponent back in.
Trying to get himself built up.
The crowd goes mild.
Oh! Drop kick off the springboard! My
Oh my
God!
goodness. Now the crowd's really feeling it.
I don't think I've ever seen that much aerial mobility from Perez.
Oh! Oh,
They don't
this
call him the total
basement
package
drop
for
kick
nothing.
from Austin there. Those alternating forearms. Oh, setting him up again for another cutter.
Going in.
That might
For
be it
the
for
pin.
Perez. Oh,
And
man.
it is. Corey Austin takes the win. Nathan Perez.
Nathan Perez's first official loss since winning the championship.
I can't
And
imagine.
against one member of Country Dominance. Not a good look.
I'm sure he's going to have some choice words for JT for distracting him out there. I mean, sure, JT didn't jump on the apron or do anything, but just his presence seemed to be throwing Nathan
Here is your
Perez
winner,
off.
Corey.
I think JT may have been there just to make sure that that Perez stayed in the ring, and I think staying in the ring got him that loss. He couldn't take advantage of any of his normal rule shenanigans. And he lost to a half of a tag team. That is going to sting.
Arguably one of the worst halves of it. A very vocal half.
One of the worst halves of the worst tag team. The only thing worse would have been losing to a member of Too Cool, which would be a completely different division.
Not even possible. We have binding laws that prevent the two sexes from ever interacting.
Ooh.
Not. That was something I was told to put on.
Oh,
I thought it was
great.
stupid.
Well, speaking of tag teams, we have not a tag team match, but we have Loco Luis Lopez taking on LJ Oxley of the tag champions, Vicious and Delicious. And both men will have their tag team partners at ringside for moral support and hopefully no cheating or debauchery or any of that hoopla that we saw earlier tonight with Selena Niles.
Oh, I can't imagine so. I feel like both our competitors and both of our managing sideboard teammates are fairly honorable. I don't think we have any reason to worry.
You keep saying honor like that means anything.
It does. I know that you disagree, which is why.
No,
right.
I mean I'm serious. Like I have this dictionary here, and I looked at I was curious because you kept saying honor, so I wanted to know what that meant. So I looked it up, and
I don't think honor is a word in Ava's native tongue, Camper.
I looked it up in the dictionary, and honor is not a like. It's in there, but it doesn't have a definition.
You know why? Because it means something different to everyone who has it. If you don't have it, you just would never understand.
Let's take it to the ring for our men.
I don't believe in men.
No one does. No one should.
And I don't mean that in like I don't think they exist. I mean like I have no faith in them.
You have
the only man I believe in is Mr. Macho.
He's the man I believe the least in. I don't trust him.
Ava.
You take that back.
I have said it since day one. There is something nefarious going on in that man's mind.
Here they are.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Los Guerreros from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 210 pounds, Loco Luis Lopez.
Now, Camper, I know you love capes, and unfortunately Leo is not competing tonight.
That's alright.
But this rookie luchador-trained wrestler is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, I don't think anyone at this point can discount either of the member of Los Guerreros. They have both earned their names and earned their positions here at UPW. The amount of threats they've taken on, even when they've lost, they've put on incredible shows.
Hopefully they can win one.
Well, they've won quite a few. I think the only ones they've lost now are against the Dragons and, unfortunately, the Brotherhood during their last tag team match.
Yeah.
But they've had a series of valuable successes.
Yeah. Let's see how they fare against our resident tag team champions for the men, Vicious and Delicious.
Oh, wow.
And his opponent, accompanied by Kenny Valentine, representing Vicious and Delicious from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 230 pounds, one half of the Underground Pro Wrestling Men's Tag Team Champions, LJ Oxley.
Yeah, LJ Oxley is not a man to mess with. He is not a man to play around. Unless, you know, it's Kenny, who he has a soft spot for, of course.
Speaking of Kenny very much playing the hype man for his partner here.
Yeah. LJ, not the most charismatic or friendly person. Kenny definitely carries the team in that nature.
No, but what we're about to see, what Los Guerreros has to prepare themselves for, or at least Loco Luis, is a Vicious without the delicious.
Oh god, he's charging at him. Oh, right to the corner. My god.
Showing that instantly.
What's he charging up for here? Oh, knee right to the face.
Oh.
Now, Vicious and Delicious, they won an honorable match. I'm sorry, Ava. A friendly match with Los Guerreros, but I don't know if Vicious knows the meaning of the word friendly. Everything for him is winning and violence.
Friendly in this case means he's just going to try not to agitate Loco Luis's injury. But also, trying comes in the form of literally just swinging for the head as often as possible.
It seems to be smashing down.
Oh! I'm gonna say Loco is definitely fitting in the name, because I would not have gone to the ring with this guy. Oh, no. What is he doing? That's not his thing. That Kenny is the high flyer of Vicious and Delicious.
No, we're seeing LJ Oxley.
Oh.
Seeming to pay homage to his tag team partner.
No longer being held back by his partner in a singles competition LJ Oxley is one of the best wrestlers in the company.
God,
Hands
Jesus.
Wearing him down into the
Carrying him
bottom of the
up.
corner.
He's whooping his ass.
Now,
No.
it is, in a reference to
thing.
what Ava just said, Vicious has historically been the much more aggressive of the two, and Kenny has, in the past, lost matches for the pair where LJ was perfectly fine. Now, he gets to just pull out all power. He is the only one who can lose this match at this point.
Now, yes, LJ doesn't have to worry about helping Kenny or whatever, but let's not discount the relationship that those two have. They definitely care about each other, right? Like,
Oh, no, I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying that without...
Wow! Drop kick from
I'm
the
sure whatever that was, it was incredibly impressive.
And
LJ seemed to agree, however.
yeah, just jumping right up after that drop kick from the springboard.
And crashing right into each other.
That referee getting out just in time.
I have rarely seen LJ not look angry.
Yeah, it is his default state. Only soothed by Kenny Valentine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he got distracted by some of the bright lights for a moment there.
So, LJ and Kenny have an interesting relationship. Where together, they are equally as strong as Vicious is on his own.
I would disagree. I think Kenny Valentine has had a pretty fantastic showing in the last few tag
Oh,
matches.
I'm not saying that he isn't. I'm not discounting Kenny Valentine.
going for a
I'm
pin.
just saying that when they are together,
Vicious with
it
a powerful
evens
kick.
out. It evens out. They're both excellent tag team competitors and singles competitors.
Oh.
And there's reasons for that.
Oh my God!
Oh, using him as a punching bag.
What's he? He's got him by the legs and just
Whipping him
letting him
down.
free fall to the mat.
Oh, Lopez having a bit of a comeback. Let's see if it sustains itself.
Oh, those knees. It looks like Luis is exhausted, struggling to get back up after the beatdown that he's been getting from Vicious.
You know, finally being able to get some hits and Vicious getting up and a lot quicker than Luis is. No surprise that he isn't the one who's been getting his ass handed to him this entire
For
fight.
Vicious, this is just a walk in the park.
Oh, drawing on some of the fans. Not a normal move for LJ, but... Oh, and that may have been his downfall.
Kenny obviously getting in LJ's head and getting him to hype up the people. Getting LJ into the corner. Oh, doesn't matter. Like a cornered animal, he just bites.
Can the referee maybe get its head out of the way? Thank you.
Once again, series.
LJ charge up or something.
No, you know what I'm seeing here. You wanna know what I'm seeing here?
What? I'm seeing a
I'm
ripcord
not
lariat. Boom!
Beautifully executed. What I'm seeing right here is LJ Oxley deciding not to have an honorable match. I see him deciding that there's some upstarts he needs to put in their place.
Oh my God! And speaking of putting someone in their place, pounding away at him. Oh, and a stomp to the gut. Looks like LJ's anger is getting the best of him after Luis just kicked out there.
Oh, and he's charging up.
Oh, blocking the
Oh.
discus punch. Into the corner, elbow to the chest.
Loco Luis able to block the discus punch and using the opportunity to hammer in some blows into
Oh,
LJ.
leg drop! Guillotine
Oh.
leg drop across the bottom rope there.
That must have hurt so much.
Oh, going up to the top. LJ's got to move. Oh, and he does.
Oh,
And
Immediately capitalizing, jab right to the face.
carrying him in the corner, saying,
Snake
"You want to be
eyes.
there?"
Kenny hyping up his partner.
series. Ooh, Luis able to get in.
Dropped
Some
him to the
strikes,
side of the
try
head
to
again.
pin-
The problem here is that Luis keeps getting lucky. Oh my god!
Oh! Did you see
I
that dodge
think
maneuver?
Blood has been drawn.
Oh,
in the
yep.
ring.
LJ Oxley's nose is definitely bleeding.
And shockingly, it's not a member of Los Guerreros that's bleeding first.
LJ Oxley's nose has been opened up by that lucky kick from Luis Lopez. Uh-oh.
Well, Oxley is famously thin-skinned in more ways than one.
Oh my goodness. Punch after punch after punch right to the gut.
Oh, right out of the ring.
Oxley climbing up to the top rope. Now this is insane.
His first high-flying move
Oh!
in this match is not gonna...
Oh my god, he misses.
No. Luis, familiar with the high-flying maneuvers, is able to dodge. Oh, kick
Uh-oh.
up from Oxley.
Luis
Oh,
desperately
reversal.
fighting back. Trying to get out of everything he can.
Neckbreaker across the shoulder.
Oh, kick right to the gut. Oh, backhand. Kick. Another kick. And a DDT on the outside.
I just want to send some respect to our tag team competitors who are not involving themselves even outside the ring.
Yeah, no standing on the
Why
apron,
would
no
they?
throwing
They're
in
just
random
walking.
chairs.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, but why would they?
Luis Lopez up on the top rope. Oh, he lands it. Leg drop.
Ooh.
Right into
Oxley
a pin.
taking the full thing. Kick out
Powerful
on two.
kick out. Physically throwing Luis off of it.
Seems like Loca Luis may have quickly gained something of an upper hand.
He's
over
got to use his
LJ.
speed to get advantage of Oxley. The thing with Oxley here is he doesn't have the speed that Kenny provides him. He needs to capitalize on that. Capitalize on what Oxley doesn't have right now. His partner. Oh, Meteora right across the face. Oh, looks
Tapped
like
an
LJ's
elbow
finally
drop.
waking up. Uh-oh. Ripcord lariat.
Going in for the pin.
That high-flying maneuver was just a step too far.
Oh, and that's it. LJ put some extra
LJ
oomph
Oxley
behind that last lariat.
swiftly gaining the upper hand
My
and gaining
goodness. What a
the win.
lariat.
As we expected, Los Guerreros, as usual, puts in a good showing, but in the end just can't stick the landing.
Here is your
A
winner,
valiant
LJ
effort
Oxley.
From local Luis Lopez. I wouldn't have done that while I was, not fully medically cleared, but, to each their own.
Yeah, can we get a medic in here to check him out as well?
I think it's
Leo
concussed.
is not happy.
If he's injured, if he's even more injured, that's his own choice.
Say what you will about the fact they just lost this match. Vicious and Delicious got what they wanted. They got an appraisal of these up-and-coming duo lucha-style wrestlers. I don't think it was an unimpressive showing. They came fairly close to taking that match.
I mean, people get 2 counts all the time. I wouldn't give them more credit than they do.
Yeah,
Not
I
everyone.
unfortunately have to agree with Ava here. Close seems like a bit of an over-exaggeration here, Camp.
Yeah, he had Loca Luis was able to clutch the match for a moment. For the majority of it, Oxley was dominating.
There can be several opinions about this, but there is one thing that cannot be an opinion. Luis isn't bleeding.
And
Oxley is. The only side that drew blood were the Los Guerreros.
That
you
is
don't need
true.
to draw blood.
I mean,
to win.
it was very much desperate kicks and hits from Luis Lopez trying to get something off on Oxley's, for lack of a better term, inhuman offense. And, he got a good lucky strike in on the nose there, caused some blood, which may have backfired a bit by drawing out the rage of Oxley, but I can see your point there, Camper.
Well, all we have left now is our Open Championship match, I believe.
That's right. We still have to see who's going to answer the call to Cassidy Graves' open challenge for the world champion. It's still a very questionable decision to, defend it every night that you can. I mean, I get it.
I think it makes sense. What's the point of having a championship if you're not proving constantly why you're the champion?
Look, every night is just another night for the Dragon Warlord to rise again.
Okay, we're back to the Dragon Warlord thing. And, hold on. I'm getting word. We're actually heading. There's an incident happening backstage for some reason.
Of course there is. Of course there is.
Ava, do you know something?
I promise you a match.
What's happening here? Oh,
I promise.
Oh my gosh.
A match.
Wait,
And
something is spilled outside. Oh my god. Wait, we're supposed to have a men's match. These two women were just, I'm getting word now. They were arguing backstage, and now they have spilled into the ring.
I told you I'd get Beretta Stone on camera, didn't I?
Ava, what have you done?
Beretta Stone threw Diaz out into the main ring arena where you cannot avoid the cameras.
She is demanding a match, it seems. But right now,
getting
Diaz
one from the looks of it.
Seems to have seems to be dominating this one right here. Now
that may be, but Diaz already fought a match against Cho. Does she have the energy to take on Beretta Stone as well?
But how is it? There's no ref in the ring. How is this going to end? This can only end by one of the women their bodies just giving up.
Exactly.
I think that might be Stone's plan.
Oh, Diamond Diaz can't be feeling good after earliest loss against Kimberly Cho.
There's no restrictions. All that matters right now are these two women and how much they want to win. This is what UPW is all about.
Oh my god! The height, the power. Oh, wow! Oh, across the knee, my goodness.
The head.
Beretta Stone is just tearing Diamond Diaz into tiny little bite-sized pieces right now.
All that rage, all that anger, all that righteous indignity coming to the surface as she finally gets her hands on the pest that's been tormenting her.
I mean, she is the #1 contender. She was supposed to have a match against the champion tonight, and Diamond Diaz ruined it for her.
Yeah, Diamond Diaz ruined it for her.
Diamond Diaz now fighting back against Beretta Stone.
Not for long. Beretta Stone quickly countering.
I mean, definitely shaky from earlier's match. Like, she's not 100% right now. This is definitely a lot of anger. Deserved anger.
A quick backstep from Beretta Stone.
Counter opponent. Definitely watching tonight's earlier match.
We're going to see more of those double-fisted hammer strike just like that. Those are...
Exactly. Beretta Stone's devastating blow.
What is she doing here?
And
oh no!
She's
going under the ring. What is she? A bat!
Alright, you know what?
Batter up!
Oh my god!
I usually despise getting weapons out from under the ring when there's rules about it, but this match isn't even supposed to be happening. There are no rules right now.
There's no ref, there's nothing, it's just a ring.
Exactly. Isn't this beautiful?
Oh, Diamond Diaz flipping the safety
everything you could ever ask for?
I don't know if you guys are thinking, but it seems like Diamond Diaz keeps trying to run to the ropes for either a move or just to escape, and Beretta Stone just keeps catching her every time. Well, except for that time. She takes her on a helicopter ride.
Didn't catch her in the way she wanted to, that's for sure. Diamond Diaz trying to take the opportunity to strike back at Beretta Stone. Let's see how long that lasts.
Oh, what a kick. Oh my god! Oh!
Beretta Stone jumping up on this shorter woman.
She jumped up on the kick and turned it into an attack of her own.
My god!
I mean, she's the #1 contender for a reason.
Oh, looks like she was set up for something there, and Diamond Diaz rolled out.
That's fine. She'll use this corner instead. Or not.
Beretta Stone's not much of a high flyer like Diamond
I'm
Diaz.
guessing.
Oh, she wants that
Going
bat.
for the bat.
Oh,
Oh, she took too long. Diaz was ready for it.
oh my, tilt-a-whirl.
Taking Beretta Stone for a ride.
Oh, what a punch! Just sitting her right to the ground. Uh-oh.
No,
Sizing her up.
is she?
Oh, a punch! Oh my
Oh.
god, Diamond Diaz is out cold. She is not moving.
I think Beretta Stone wins then.
My god.
Unfortunately, we have no way to officially declare that because we have no referees or match
I
terms in any way.
declare
Here is
it.
your winner.
She
The
wins.
bombshell, Beretta Stone.
Our ring announcer seems to think otherwise.
Wow, that... Well, first of all, Diamond Diaz lost 2 matches tonight, only one of which she was scheduled for. But Beretta Stone has, I think, reasserted herself here at UPW, reminding everyone, even when the camera's not on her, she has not been slacking.
Well, I think I know who we're going to be
Everything.
seeing at Breakout.
Everything I could have asked for. You're welcome.
My
Do I not
goodness.
deliver on my promises?
Okay, Ava, I don't know what you did, but if you did do something, I gotta say you outdid yourself this time.
At least you used your powers for good, giving Beretta Stone a
Yeah,
chance
that's
back.
technically,
There's
wait, hold on,
no
that's
pill
2 good things you've
like
done.
Good for who? That's what you need to think about.
I would say for the UPW universe, we get to enjoy wonderful matches night after night, or week after week.
Exactly. Isn't that wonderful?
I'm scared,
Seeing
camper.
these
Why do you say it this
beautiful
way?
It'd be like walking up to someone
love
saying,
these
"Have a
matches,
nice
don't
day."
you?
We were all up on
You
your
love
side.
these matches, don't you? Seeing these people push themselves to the limit.
Push it to the limit.
Bodies.
Well, speaking of limits, I don't know if Cassidy Graves is going to find his before Breakout comes around, but he keeps accepting these open challenges.
It's a very dangerous game because also the thing is, what if Cassidy Graves is doing these open challenges and gets injured? How will you
Right,
defend
if
your
he's-
title now?
If he's trying to take this on week after week, he will get worn down. Although, so far that hasn't been the case. He has obviously held his ground and held his title.
I think you should have faith in the champion. If he wasn't capable of it, then he should know not to do it.
But of
It's
course,
his own choice.
we know why he's held onto his title this long, because it was fated to be until tonight when he gets it taken by
God.
Adrian Yamamoto, the Dragon Warlord himself.
Camper, I don't think Adrian Yamamoto is going to be coming here tonight.
He's right. I believe I can feel him. I can feel the heat of the Warlord.
Obviously, it's Big Bad Mike the Reaper Reed coming for revenge on Cassidy Graves.
It's definitely neither of those options because it's obviously Elliott Rhodes, who was ready to showcase why he deserves to be top of the division.
Elliott Rhodes is having a little spit spat with Jason Pham right now. He's too busy for a
He's
championship
moved
match.
on from Jason Pham, just like you
And
should.
let's see who are what?
What? That's
Um,
not Adrian Yamamoto.
Hercules
Mr.
Jimenez
Hercules.
is here in the ring.
In fact, it's not anyone in our World Division or Men's Division.
It's tag competitor Hercules Jimenez. That's,
You know,
I mean, it's
I
an
don't
open
want to be
challenge.
disparaging of any competitors, but if Cassidy Graves loses this match, then I don't think he really deserved to have the title.
I mean, I guess it's an open challenge. Anyone can answer, but I was expecting someone from the actual division.
You know, I'm
I would
hearing
have to agree with you.
I'm hearing from backstage right now, a lot of people are surprised, just like we are. One of the people who's surprised is Psycho Cyclone, Jimenez's own tag team partner.
Yeah, how is he supposed to be... How is he supposed to fight in the tag teams if he's busy defending a championship?
Yeah, if anything, in the Lucha Dragons, Mr. Macho is kind of the singles competitor, so it would make more sense for him to be showing up here, even though Mr. Macho's in the men's division. This doesn't seem like a far leap, men's to world, but from the
If
tag team
anything-
to this, it's strange.
Hercules seems to be stepping out of his lane.
And
He was
Cassidy's
doing
going to be
rather
putting him
well
right back in
until-
there.
Right until right this moment, he was performing fairly well, dodging quite a few attacks. But it looks like
Cassidy Graves
Cassidy
living it up.
is
Turning his back on the
asserting
competitor. Oh, suicide dive.
Ooh.
I thought he got
Cassidy
caught by all those ropes for a second, but it's fine.
Hercules showing that he is not someone to be taunted, someone to be ignored.
This is definitely a new attitude from Jimenez.
He seems to have some desire to prove his worth. I guess the Lucha Dragons just weren't fulfilling.
No matter how this match turns out, this is going to be an interesting conversation backstage.
Oh,
Oh!
not giving Cassidy a second to even get in the ring. Now, that's not something that Mr. Macho taught him, definitely. I know that.
Absolutely not.
This is a Hercules that we have not really seen in prior matches. And the Lucha Dragons, all in all, have been on kind of a bit of a cold streak lately. Not a lot of wins in their belt. I mean, oh my god, we saw this put away Yamamoto. Oh, quick kick out.
Jimenez out
Kick out
immediately.
on one. He might have been able to put away Yamamoto, but it's not enough to put away Jimenez.
And Cassidy Graves getting started on the
Not yet.
arms.
Classic Graves.
Oh,
Oh, he's up.
oh, but quickly caught by Graves again. Oh, wow.
Flying punch. Again, Jimenez's reactions are good, but Graves is just ready for him.
Oh, into the gory special. Tearing out the
I
arms.
love when things are
Torturing.
gory. I love torture.
Well, as long as he doesn't make Cassidy Graves bleed, I think he'll be okay.
You've said it now.
Knock on wood, I guess.
I'd rather not.
I wanted to see it happen.
Oh. Oh, now just using his knees and legs as weapons to tear apart Cassidy Graves. And Graves quick to his feet. Oh, what a suplex.
Oh, flipped head over hand.
A reminder that Cassidy Graves is not just the world champion, he's the undefeated world champion.
And right now, it doesn't seem like he's broken a sweat.
Every time he has fought with everything on the line, and he has always come out on top.
Yeah, maybe that's what Kimberly Cho's problem is. Her matches have been exhibition matches, nothing on the line, no stakes. Cassidy has been taking on championship matches every single time he's gotten back in this ring. I think it keeps him sharp, it keeps him hot.
Yeah, he knows if he loses everything.
Cassidy Graves. Oh, what an intelligent maneuver. Baiting his opponent and then jumping right in the ring as Hercules jumped out. Giving his opponent time to get back in.
He's waiting. And
Like
he sees the opening.
A very respectful opponent right there.
A predator stalking their prey, waiting for it to be in the right position to be broken.
Did anyone else hear
and
that crack?
devoured.
Oh, yeah, I think they heard it in the rafters. They're working on that arm again. Oh! Twisting it right out of place.
Nasty. Nasty.
Oh, now working at the ankle.
Ooh, an unusual strategy from Graves, but not an ineffective one.
I mean, taking away a high flyer's legs is a very important strategy. Can't climb the ropes, can't bounce the springboard if you can't walk.
Lucha style wrestling relies a lot on those high-flying maneuvers. Without that ability, I think Jimenez's primary strength is gone.
It might be time
Graves
for Hercules to
charging
clock
up
in.
her.
Oh, close to the
He's
rope,
going
though.
in to the graveyard shift.
Into the graveyard
Very
shift, he's really in there.
confident
Hercules
positioning.
inches away from the rope there. He's just got to reach a little further. Oh, but he instead slides out.
Yeah, I think if he focused too much on reaching for the rope, he may not have had the strength or wherewithal to get out of that maneuver.
Oh, Hercules seemed intimidated for a second there from Cassidy.
Reversing it. Hercules taking the lead in
he's
this
right to the
one.
back. Smart decisions. Working at the arms of Graves so we can't lock in the graveyard shift again.
Yeah, Hercules seems very much like
Going
that
for the
clock
pin.
out.
A very ambitious
Kick out
spin.
on
Kick out
one.
at 1.
I was going to say, if we didn't get 1 count from the champion, I would have been shocked.
Forearm strike for Jimenez. Trying to break down the wall that is Cassidy Graves.
Using his speed to his advantage. Oh, a little too quick there. Oh, and pays for it. Oh, Cassidy Graves tormenting the arms again.
He likes to remind his opponents exactly what's coming next.
Oh, into a
Weakens
pin.
the arms. Oh, again, optimistic. Although this may just be a showing to Hercules.
Oh,
not
deep
to
2
try.
count.
It seems Graves was expecting that to do something.
Yeah, as he works on these arms, he's just preparing for his grave shift at this point. The weaker those arms are, the more likely is his opponent's about to tap out.
Oh, knee right across the
A
chest.
jumping knee strike.
And Cassidy Graves looks not like his normal
And
creepy, joyous self, but honestly a little bit frustrated.
I think maybe he thought this would be a shorter match, or maybe when he put out an open call, he was expecting a more worthy competition.
Like
Oh.
Adrian Yamamoto.
Shut up about Adrian Yamamoto. Oh, Hercules catching Cassidy with a gut punch on his way down. And what?
Praying for something
What?
outside
What?
of the ring.
Using a
Doing
graveyard
the
shift on
graveyard
Cassidy
shift.
Graves.
But outside of the
Outside.
ring, there's no tap outs outside the ring. He's just trying to hurt him.
He's trying to embarrass him. Oh, that is just vile. There is no way a Lucha Dragon would act like that. What?
Just like everything.
DDT!
Oh,
Drawing blood.
I think, I think drawing blood is a trigger for Cassidy. I think using his own graveyard shift has the same effect. He looked
He
furious.
is just prowling around the ring, absolutely pissed.
Everything that Jimenez has been doing in this match, he's been making a statement.
Uh-oh. Cassidy trying to catch Jimenez, but he was too quick. Going for another ambitious pin.
2
Kick out
count.
on 2 from the champion.
Another authoritative kick out from Cassidy Graves.
Sling him into the
Seems like
corner.
Jimenez is taking control of the match.
Oh. Into a DDT. Oh, off the springboard. Oh! Missing.
Where was he
And-
aiming?
I think he got overwhelmed by just the blood in his mask, the stakes,
The entire ring is shaking right
the
now.
breaking of his pact to the Lucha Dragons.
Yeah, I feel like, again, it's worth reiterating
Again.
this.
Oh, missed again. He
Missed again.
is not focused. His eye seems to be really
I mean,
swollen in
those-
there.
Don't do it again.
He's got blood in his eyes. His legs have been punished quite severely. It's no surprise he's having trouble aiming.
Oh, now
honestly.
just yelling at Cassidy. I don't know what he said there, but he seems really angry about it.
He has the same sort of bestial fashion as Leo Gutierrez, just without the gimmick. I think this is just him.
Oh, no! Cassidy Graves has a horrifying gash across his eye.
And Hercules doesn't seem deterred at all.
Graves is having a lot of trouble getting to his feet before Hercules is ready for him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, is this a turnaround?
Oh, just taking him down.
Fairly simple
Cassidy.
maneuver.
Oh, kick to the hamstring there. And back to those
Cassidy's
ankles.
having trouble dealing with the speed that Jimenez was displaying, but with a well-executed strike, he is back in control of the match.
Oh, back to the legs again.
It's a classic problem. You start making Cassidy Graves bleed. Oh!
Jimenez,
And once again, Cassidy, bleeding, seems to have just woken up into a second state of being, a second consciousness. Got him in the corner. Uh-oh. We've seen this. Cassidy Graves has entered into another realm.
Lost finishing clothesline. Almost looked like Hercules might come back.
Into a pin.
Going for the
going
pin.
in for a pin.
Kick out from Hercules.
Kick out Jimenez.
This is a surprisingly close match.
Much closer
think
than the last
Cassidy is
time.
realizing that too. He's preparing for
Hercules
it.
better get ready for this. Center of the ring, nowhere to go. He's clocking in.
This is a graveyard
shift.
This is Graves showing
And he
Jimenez.
taps! He taps!
He's showing Jimenez his discount attempt will not work. Although Graves looks winded.
Yeah, Jimenez.
I'm sure Graves wasn't looking for his own finisher to be used against him there.
Jimenez put in a better showing than we could have expected, but still, it'll take more than the better showing of Hercules Jimenez to come out on top over Cassidy Graves.
Cassidy Graves is not a person to mess with.
Still, Underground Pro Wrestling World Champion, Cassidy Graves.
We have seen time and time again this man painted with his own blood as though it were war paint, carrying that title back home in his hands.
Granted, he does have a consistent win record, but that match was closer than I think anyone might have predicted, including Graves himself.
What is this? Is this credit to Jimenez, or perhaps are these consecutive championship matches taking their toll on our champion?
I don't know what takes a toll on this guy now. He is insane. I don't even know if he's human at this rate.
I mean, you say that, but I feel like eventually one of these close calls is going to come too close.
I feel like we have to address the elephant in the room here, or the dragon in the room, as the case may be.
Oh my god.
No, not that dragon. The Lucha Dragons. Hercules Jimenez went in this match without informing his tag team partner, which is already a breach of several codes of conduct, I imagine.
Entered a singles match without informing his faction member, Mr. Macho.
And performed not only stealing Cassidy Graves' finishing move, but doing it outside the ring where he could not tap out.
And let's also talk about how, Cassidy Graves, being the man that he is, let his opponent get back in the ring and get to his feet. Hercules Jimenez did not allow Cassidy Graves that same courtesy. It was a very vicious offense that he showed here tonight. A very, Ava, now you may not know this word, dishonorable offense.
Especially...
Well, no, I know that one. It means...
Wait, so you know that but not the root?
No, dishonorable. It means you do anything it takes to win. It's a compliment, honestly.
So you know that one, but you don't know honorable.
No, I've never heard of that second one.
Oh my god.
It's from a that was an impressive showing. Although I don't know how I feel about Jimenez's actions as a Lucha Dragon.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the Lucha Dragons right now. They've been losing, and tonight obviously no different, but this loss feels like it stings a little bit more given the context surrounding it.
It's different. I'm sure that something is going to be happening in the locker room with Lucha Dragons. They're definitely going to have words for Jimenez.
Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's show of UPW. What an amazing night of matches. Honestly, impressive showing from all competitors. Mostly.
I would have to agree.
Beretta Stone coming out and showing why she deserves to be on top, and why she is at the top and deserves that title shot come Breakout, or maybe even next week. Who knows?
Yeah, especially taking on Diamond Diaz, who was apparently behind quite a bit of the reason that Beretta Stone was not on TV, or on any of our recordings, really. Right after Diaz just lost a match against Kimberly Cho, the supposedly weak champion, I feel like Diaz has firmly been slotted in the loser bracket of that particular chance of the belt.
That is true. Diaz had her mouth running, was trying to showcase why she was better than Kimberly Cho, tormenting her and, throwing Beretta Stone off the card consistently. And now it seems that, everything's come to collect and she's paying for it. We also had LJ Oxley prove why he is one half of the tag team champions by taking on Luis Lopez, who put on an adequate showing, but definitely could not conquer the monstrosity that is LJ Oxley.
No, if you want to take on Vicious or Delicious, solo or tag, you need to be on a different level than where Los Guerreros currently is.
Yeah, the Guerreros put on a show, and they did put on a show last week against the Brotherhood, but that is 2 losses in a row. Maybe they're past where they were before in our first week, but I don't know if they're up for the championship just yet.
I will
No,
say this,
right.
it's interesting. We've seen Vicious and Delicious beat Country Dominance, the Brotherhood, and now one half of Los Guerreros. The only team that they haven't fought in the ring has been the Lucha Dragons.
Well, hopefully they get around to it before the Lucha Dragons have a problem, because after that last showing with Jimenez and that disagreement that's likely to happen backstage, I'm not sure how long that tag team has.
And I'm getting word that Nathan Perez and JT got into a bit of an altercation. No fist throwing, but a heavy exchange of words and a little bit of shoving. Oh, thankfully nothing got too violent like earlier tonight with Beretta and Diaz. But yeah, they don't seem to be happy with each other after JT's intrusion in tonight's match.
Guess it makes sense. Perez has not lost a match up to now. Question his methods all you like. He lost to Corey Austin, again, half of a tag team match as a men's division champion.
The tag team are
That-
fucking losers.
That is not a great showing, and I have to imagine he's looking for someone to blame other than himself.
Naturally. And then we have the women's tag team champions, Taryn, Ranslin, and Niles, trying to get one over on Nikita Pierce, but Nikita Pierce rising up and beating them. Or beating one, with the other one trying to distract the ref and turn the odds in their favor.
I feel like
Yeah.
this was Pierce and the Fabulous Truth in general, just showing to both the UPW audience and to the Disciples of Darkness, you can have your tricks, you can work together, but 2 of you don't equal 1 of us. I think in a fair match with no outside interference, she's showing that Fabulous Truth more than stands a chance.
And of course,
Well,
we can't
there's
go
only one
home.
way to find that out.
We can't go home without talking about the one, the only, the UPW World Champion, Cassidy Graves.
Another match, another protection from an open challenge.
He just can't be beat.
Yeah.
This man is unstoppable. He is unfathomable. He is untouchable, honestly. I mean, not literally,
Yeah.
but...
No, he gets touched in every match. It's after he gets touched that the opponent has to worry.
Yeah. When Cassidy Graves starts bleeding, you should be running.
And every time, no, they don't take the hint. They seem to think that they can be the one to take down Cassidy Graves. And if that person even exists,
Yeah, I don't know who will be
I don't
the
know.
one who can take down Cassidy Graves, because right now he seems pretty unstoppable.
Well, I
say
have
it.
a name in mind.
No, you keep your names to yourself.
is it the name of someone who's already lost to him?
Yes.
It is the name of the next UPW World Champion, the Dragon Warlord himself. Adrian Yamamoto is coming back next week for sure.
He might be on the card, but I don't think he'll be facing off against Cassidy Graves, because next week is our going home show. That's right, our last show before we get into Breakout.
And
Yes.
Adrian Yamamoto is coming home from his vacation to take back that title.
No,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
it's
sure.
not the coming home show, it's the going home show.
Going home show. So, technically he'll be going back to the locker room, because he probably won't have a match next week.
And that World Championship title will be going home to Adrian Yamamoto's
Okay,
waist.
yeah,
Never
we're not
been.
getting through to him.
Never been there. It can't go home to somewhere it's never been.
Home is where the heart is, and the heart is my heart is with Adrian Yamamoto.
Oh my god. Well, that's it for tonight's episode of UPW. Thank you for joining us here at Underground Pro Wrestler.
Whoa.
What?
What?
That's my line.
Oh, take it away, Camper. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you have other stuff to say, you should say it, because then I say that, and then everything ends.
Oh,
Well,
no, it's the thing. We need a script. We need to write this shit down someday.
Are you saying that wrestling is scripted?
We will never script anything. We are UPW.
Yeah, nothing here at UPW is scripted except for like 2 or 3 things, maybe 4 to 6 things a night. Who knows? Shut up. Fuck off.
Nothing is scripted unless I said it is, and I never say it is.
Everything is
Anyways,
scripted, nothing is forbidden.
that's it for Underground Pro Wrestling this week. Until next week, see ya.
Thank you for joining us.
And good night.
See, that's the order, Madhouse. We have to get it in order.
We're going home.